Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Jeremy, the Sentrepreneur, coming at you today with another video. This one is an Easter-inspired video, and this is going to be my top 10 sweet Easter fragrances. These all have a candy or sweet quality to them, and all of them, I kind of tied them in to Easter sweets. If they smelled like lighter sweets, not necessarily like baking, but like notes featured, for example, would be chocolate, fruits, white chocolate, vanilla, caramel. Basically no heavy gourmands, but saying that, there are a couple. Anyway, guys, this is my 10 light sweet Easter gourmands that remind me of Easter. Just before we jump into this again, you're not going to see on this list any Parfums de Marly. I thought they were all a bit too heavy and they don't really remind me of Easter, despite Aujon's apple pie quality. It really doesn't remind me of Easter, therefore they didn't make the list. Also, not on this list are gourmands that reminded me of like a warm drink. For example, Cacao Torride, which reminds me of hot chocolate. I didn't include them because I associate them more with fall and winter and less with spring and Easter. Now, let's jump into the list, guys. Coming in at number 10, it's from Bond number 9, and it's New Haarlem. So New Haarlem, guys, this is the pancakes, syrups, breakfast in a bottle, or a vial in my case. It's quite good. It's very similar to Rochon Man, but where Rochon Man kind of turns into a latte, I find this one keeps its syrupy, pancakey vibe. For that reason, it does make this list at number 10. Next up, one I do have a bottle of, it's a designer. It's one of my best cheap designers in my opinion. I think it was number 1. It's from, was it Yves de Sistelle? Yeah, it's Thallium. Thallium is like candied fruit. It comes across very sweet. It smells how the juice looks, very blue. It's very sweet. It's light enough you could pull it off in these weathers, but you can also use it in the winter. Guys, number 9, Thallium. Number 8, got one of my newer sample pickups. It's from Matriarch. It's gorgeous, and it's Sacré Tabac Sucre. Now this is the first one of these that Christy Michelle did. Cacao Torride came after this one. This one, it's got tobacco and apple, molasses. I get a brown sugar vibe from this. It's just a great candy apple. I did put it a little lower on this list because it doesn't remind me of Easter quite as much as some of these other ones, although I do think it is a better scent than a lot of these ones coming up. That was Sacré Tabac Sucre, guys. Number 7 is kind of a tie. These two smell very, very similar. It's a designer in a niche. I'll just jump into it. It's Guerlain Spiriteuse Double Vanille and Perry Ellis Black Oud. What is this now? Perry Ellis Oud Absolute, whatever. Whatever, guys. You know what I mean. They're both very good vanillas, kind of boozy. Spiriteuse Double Vanille is the better scent, but Perry Ellis is much more affordable. And personally, I don't like the scent enough to just ever justify Spiriteuse Double Vanille, but it's very good. It doesn't really remind me of a dessert, but the quality, even in the Perry Ellis, is just so good. I had to include these guys in this list, even though I don't have necessarily dessert to pick with to pair with them. That was number 7, guys. Number 6, another sample. It's from Montal, and it's Sweet Vanilla. Montal Sweet Vanilla is like, when I did my sample city on that featured Chocolate Greedy and Sweet Vanilla, I said Chocolate Greedy was like a dark chocolate cookie. Sweet Vanilla is like a vanilla almond type cookie. I get a lot of vanilla and peach, and I do get an almond vibe. I don't know if that's just me imagining or me wanting this to be a vanilla cookie so bad, but That's what I get from sweet vanilla, guys. Number 5, the second one from bond number 9 on this list. Another sample. This one, it's like marshmallows. I have talked about it before. It's Liberty Island. Liberty Island is like marshmallow and citrus. The citrus, in my opinion, is there just to lighten it up a little bit, so it doesn't necessarily get a little too cloying with the marshmallows. I think you could easily wear this in the spring, potentially the summer, I'm not sure, but it's just a candy marshmallow type feel. It's quite good, it's quite feminine. It's at number 5. Number 4 on this list is a tie. This is a tie between two fragrances I love. One of them I'm gonna buy, one of them I'm still on the fence. At number 4, guys, for the tie, we've got Nasomatto Pardon and Shay&Blue Salt Caramel. So I wanted to fit these both on the list, but I just didn't have the spot. I figured neither of them could really touch the top 3, so I put them both here. Pardon smells like fudge, like dark chocolate fudge, but it's not feminine fudge. The oud keeps it very manly. Frankly, if it was feminine fudge, it would probably be higher up on this list. As a masculine fudge, though, I do like it more. And Shay&Blue Salt Caramel, it is exactly how it sounds. It smells like salt and it smells like caramel. It's very, very good. It's affordable. I love it. It smells like a salt caramel treat. If you ever had those, like, I think there was sea salt caramels wrapped in little papers. I smell those in this Shay&Blue a lot. That was number 4, guys. Salt caramel and Pardon. Number 3. I have talked this one up in a couple of my past videos. I'm probably not going to be buying this right away, but I'd be shocked if I didn't at least have a decant of this in my collection at some point. It is from Xerjoff, and it's Lyra. Lyra smells like angel food cake. Fantastic. It smells like angel food cake with a little extra caramel drizzled on top. And just so it doesn't get cloying, there's also some citruses in there. I think it's orange. And that really lightens it up. Like I said, doesn't make it cloying and helps it stay a little fresh. I mean, you're gonna smell like cake, so you're not gonna smell super fresh, but that keeps it very nice. It keeps it honest. Lyra, number 3. Great stuff, guys. Number 2, this is fantastic. I'm not surprised at all that I like this. I'm gonna buy this one. It's so good. It's another from Montal. I talked about it earlier. It's Chocolate Greedy. Oh, I wore this one the other day, guys. It's unbelievable. Exceedingly feminine, but I mean, like, stop me, I love it. That smells like, I think in the past I've compared it to like a morphing chocolate chip cookie. It starts out as a dark chocolate chip cookie, and then it sort of mellows out into just like your regular chocolate chunk, whatever, you know, the brown with the chips. It's so good. You get a lot of chocolate, a lot of vanilla. Like I said, very feminine, but if you like it, wear it, man. And I do, so I'm gonna buy it. Guys, that was number 2. Number 1, you probably guessed it. It hasn't been on this list yet. It's that's all I got for it. It's my favorite fragrance. Number 2 isn't even close, really, after spending some time with this. Matriarch's Coco Blanc. It's too good. It's not fair. And to make things better, it does remind me of sweets. It reminds me of, it's tough to say. It's been a long time since I had one of these, but it was one of those old white chocolate Hershey rabbits. I don't know, maybe that rings a bell with you, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Like I said, it's been a long time, and it is kind of hard for me to explain. But it's white chocolate, it's vanilla, it's sandalwood, a little bit of spice. Like, any list I can put this in, it's going to be in the top 3. Fair warning. I love it. It's unbelievable. It's one of those few fragrances that I have a lot of hype for. Lived up to it. Guys, that's Coco Blanc. This is... every time I smell this, I can't talk. But this is, in my opinion, Easter in a bottle. Or at least white chocolate Easter in a bottle. Guys, I don't need to say any more about Coco Blanc. I do want to do a review of this in the near future. It's crazy. I love it. Like I said, the distance between this and my second place, it's not even close, but that's another video. Guys, that has been my top 10 Easter sweets fragrances. Like I said, I did leave out a lot of amazing gourmands from this list. This is not my list of the best gourmands. This is my list of what I think are the best Easter gourmands. These are gourmands that reminded me of Easter in particular, so they're a bit light as opposed to some of the heavier ones that I do love. Don't get me wrong, I do love them and I want to do a list in the future. Not this one. Alright guys, let me know down below, are there any other lightish Easter themed gourmands that I missed out on? I think I went through my whole collection. I found all the best scents, but you might easily have some recommendations and I can get my nose on them. Maybe they'll make it in the list next year. That'd be awesome. I love gourmands, guys. Probably my favorite. Yeah, they're my favorite type of fragrance. Alright guys, this has been Jeremy the Centerpreneur. If you like this type of content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. There is new stuff coming out all the time. I've got a big week planned this week, like real big. I'm gonna be doing my first video outside in about a month. I'm doing my buy list video. I'm doing my top 10 designers of all time. It's fixing to be a really awesome week, and I'm so excited to bring this stuff to you guys. With that said, guys, have a great Easter. Enjoy your day. See you later.